The Senate just approved a bill that would provide an additional $200 billion in Social Security benefits over the next 10 years alone to nearly 2.8 million Americans. And when Joe Biden signs this into law, and there's every indication that he will, it would affect all those who qualify for any benefits received after December of 2023. The bill, which is called the Social Security Fairness Act, would eliminate two policies that have reduced benefits for public service employees who qualify for pensions under jobs where they didn't pay into Social Security through payroll deduction, but who did accumulate at least 40 quarters of Social Security credit through jobs where they did pay into Social Security or who had spouses who did. The first policy that would be eliminated is called the Windfall Elimination Provision, or WEP. This policy reduces Social Security benefits for retired or disabled workers who paid into Social Security for fewer than 30 years if they also receive a pension through employment in which they did not contribute to Social Security. The second policy that would be eliminated through this bill is called the Government Pension Offset, or GPO. This policy currently reduces the spousal or surviving spousal benefits of people who receive pensions through employment where they did not contribute to Social Security through payroll deduction. The people who are likely to be affected by the elimination of these two provisions are, first, about 28% of state and local government employees who are covered by alternative retirement systems, and second, most permanent civilian federal employees who were hired prior to January 1st, 1984. All told, we're talking about 2.8 million Americans who will begin receiving benefits retroactive to December of 2023, starting in 2025. The bill's co-sponsors, Democrat Senator Sherrod Brown from Ohio and Republican Senator Susan Collins from Maine, have stated that these two provisions have historically penalized people for choosing to serve their communities by dramatically reducing Social Security benefits that they had accrued in non-governmental jobs prior to making the decision to serve in state or local government. CBS News recently shared an example of a widow who was denied her husband's Social Security because of her public pension plan. Let's take a listen.
For 33 years, Evelyn Paternostro worked as a teacher and public school principal in Louisiana. Now, at 84 years old, she works here 3 days a week as a cashier.
You know, people at the store ask me all the time, "Are you doing this for fun? Why aren't you retired?"
After her husband died, she was denied his Social Security because of her public pension plan.
I was stunned, I was hurt, and I was mad.
Paternostro supports repealing the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset, two federal policies meant to make Social Security fair, but instead, she says, penalizes people who contributed to state government pension programs that did not withhold Social Security, leaving 2.8 million Americans with smaller checks or none at all.
So how much would you have made in Social Security checks every month?
$2,500.
And how much would that have been over these last 10 years?
I think $300,000.
Okay, so while we all agree that Americans should get their just due when it comes to their Social Security benefits, the question becomes, is this something we can really afford? The Congressional Budget Office estimates that this bill will result in an additional $200 billion being shelled out over the next 10 years alone. Currently, the Social Security Trust Fund is on pace to go bust by 2033, at which point only 83% of benefits will be paid out. According to the Nonpartisan Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, the passage of this bill will accelerate the insolvency of the Social Security Trust Fund by 6 months. In short, the passage of this bill would be fair and equitable to those who are affected by both the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. However, it only exacerbates the fiscal nightmare that's bearing down on America and constitutes yet another unfunded obligation on the balance sheet of the federal government. Folks, you can order my USA Today best-selling book, The Guru Gap: How America's Financial Gurus Are Leading You Astray and How to Get Back on Track, on Amazon or wherever you buy fine books. Take the opportunity to order your copy today. By the way, in the next 10 years, I'm looking to put 1 million Americans on the road to the 0% tax bracket. If you would like some help implementing a balanced, comprehensive approach to tax-free retirement that shields you from the impact of higher taxes down the road, head on over to davidmcknight.com and click on the Connect with an Advisor button. I'm happy to refer you to an advisor and the Power Zero Network that has been trained, vetted, and qualified personally by me. If you're a financial professional and want to learn how to become a certified Power of Zero advisor, head over to powerzero.com and opt into my free video series. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section below. I'll do my very best to respond to every single one of them. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell so you never miss a video. This is David McKnight. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.